Hello guys, Liam here again. In today's tutorial I'm going to be teaching you how to create a new tool, a nice chisel, and have it be able to harvest the ice block, which you can't currently harvest. So let's get started. First, create a new class called item ice chisel. Set its max use as 260 and its max stack size to 1. Have it extend item. Also open up block ice and item shears. Now in item shears we are going to copy everything to do with harvesting the wool and web. So if I is equal to block dot ice dot block ID, then item stack dot damage item by 1 and return true, else return the soup. We'll set it so that I can harvest the block dot ice, and then we will delete this here, set this to ice as well, and remove this chunk of code here. Okay, now that we've done that, we have to go into our mod_YouTube and declare it. So create a new public static item, ice underscore chisel, and down here set it to ice chisel equals no item ice chisel, and what goes here is its ID and its item name. So our ID above is 206, so we'll set this to 207. Then we will set the item name to ice chisel. Okay, now into our block ice dot class, we go down to where it says harvest block. Here we will put an if statement. If the world is not a multiplayer world and the entity player dot their current item is not equal, they have an item in their hotbar which they are holding, and the item is the ice chisel, then we will do this, which is add the stat and drop the block as the item. So if the world multiplayer world and entity player dot entity player dot get current equipped item is not equal to null, and entity player dot get current equipped item is equal to mod_YouTube dot ice chisel dot shifted index, I believe. Or we have to check for the item ID. dot item ID is equal to that. Then we want to add the start and drop the block and then drop the block. Okay, now back into our mod underscore YouTube. We will add a crafting recipe for our ice chisel and a crafting recipe for making ice for the testing purposes. So ice underscore chisel. We will do 1, 2, nothing. The ice chisel will be made out of our blue ore and a stick, and then we want to also create a new block dot ice, and we will just put 1 1 2 1 1 2 and 1 1 2, and the value of 1 will be block dot dirt, and the value of 2 will be blue underscore ore. So that will create an ice block for testing purposes. Okay, now we need to add a name to our item, so modloader dot add name to our ice chisel, and its name will be ice chisel. Then we have to set its texture, which I have already created. If you have not made a texture, I recommend go doing it now, because if you type in this next block of code and you do not have a texture, you will get an error. So ice underscore chisel dot icon index is now equal to mod loader dot add override. We are overriding / GUI / items dot ping, and then we will replace it with /YouTube / ice chisel dot ping, and end. Now when we go into the game, we should have our ice chisel and it should work. So go into jars, bin, and then open up your Minecraft.jar, insert for no files, and then launch the game. And when we go into the game, we should be able to create a block of ice. Then when we break it, we should get a block of ice. I added the recipe for making a block of ice so that we did not have to waste time looking for a snow biome or some ice anywhere. This is the exact same code I used with the Ice Age mod, which is a team effort with a couple friends, Luke Knight, Mr. Lolly, Thomas O'Brien, HD Gamers PC, and who's the other guy? A team. Well, we have Thomas, me, Tyler Scott, he wrote the story for the mod, iChrome Designs makes our textures, and Mr. Lolly makes our models. Okay, so in the game we're going to go into our world, and our crafting recipe for the block of ice is some blue ore and some dirt. So just smash up all this blue ore, which we did so good on making. I like the textures. I didn't think I would be able to make a texture that well of the blue ore. And we will make this. We will go in here. So block.dirt, and then see, that makes ice blocks. So we'll get 4 of those. And then to make our ice chisel, we use a blue ore and a stick. Ice chisel. You will see that we place down the ice. We can harvest it, and it keeps the water there like it should do. I don't know how to stop it from making water, but that's what happens in game anyway, so it is probably coded by Notch, and it would probably stop everything from working if I changed it. So that was today's tutorial. Oh wait, I also have to create another tool in this tutorial which will be able to harvest bedrock. So new class, item, bedrock, chisel. Make it extend item, add its constructor. So max item users. I'm pretty sure this is how you do it. If I can spell max right. No. Oh, max damage and max stack size. Max damage, max item damage, set max damage. We can use it to 100 times. Then set max stack size, I believe, and we will set that to 1. Now we will copy what we copied from item shears again and paste it in here. Remove all this. Block dot bedrock, block dot bedrock, and remove this. Set this to block dot bedrock. Then we will open up block bedrock. Bedrock, bedrock, bedrock. Let's see if we can find where it sets it. Come on. Yeah, bedrock equals no block. Maybe we cannot do this. block Bedrock. Yes. I don't think we can do that. Let's see if we can do it here. Zero.rock.zip block unbreakable dot disable stats. I don't think we can change this. Wait, block breakable. Is there a block unbreakable? No, it seems we can't do that because it doesn't have its own class. I'm not sure why it won't work, why it does that. So we will delete this. Next ad. So that is the end of this tutorial. We created an item that can break ice and it can harvest the ice. Unfortunately though, we had to edit the block ice class. So I hope you liked this tutorial. The next few tutorials will be on GUIs and mobs and generation. So I'll see you